Bro, I know what it's like going into a hot car.
Yeah,
like
you know.
constantly, all day long, getting shit burns.
Man.
Shit burns, bro.
We
I'm
said
holding
with,
the steering wheel with my palm.
The villager is gonna stand up a bit more than
I'll be like,
a
shut
butty
up.
boy. Shut up. Let
in
me
the
deal
restaurant.
with it. Yeah.
Don't fucking complain. Who's paying the bill? I speak.
Eat.
All right, then,
and
sorry.
the only tourist industry we had at the time was the all-inclusive or the pub-going type of Brit. No one else. Not a single European was coming here.
We got the odd ones.
No,
here and there,
we
but
focused on one market.
Yes.
It depends what's going on in my life, all right? I might be pissed off already, and they're just...
What do you mean you might be? What? Tell one day when you're not pissed
I'm
off.
never pissed off, Anthony. I don't know what you're
You're
going on about right
always
now.
pissed off, bruv.
For fuck's sake,
Listen to
telling
this.
people I'm pissed off. I'm not pissed off at all.
This is the thing, right?
What are we talking about?
That is
I think we're episode 23. What's up?
Michael Jordan number.
Welcome back to the BroCast show.
Yeah, so should we do sports then?
Do sports. We've done sports.
It's a lot more sports.
What? Because you want to talk the boxing?
Nah, it's fine. We'll do
Was
that.
it-
another
look,
time.
you said it. Wilder needs to retire.
Yeah.
Right? Islam Makhachev is a fucking beast.
Yep.
Just beat Poirier. And I'm happy Sean Strickland is still
And we got McGregor.
the champion because I just like his personality. And we're probably going to be doing a live when McGregor fights at
You know
UFC
where-
304.
who's he
end of
fighting?
June. Chandler.
Chandler.
Yeah.
You know where Chandler's gonna aim?
Oh. No, I don't know. What do you think?
Right, this is the game plan. Just go in there and keep kicking his ankle.
Yeah, same one.
Fist.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, that one. The one that broke, not the other one.
And then when you see it's a bit
His
weak,
right one or the
fuck
left
the
one?
other one too.
Left one.
Break both.
Left one.
Left
I
one.
think it was the left one. Yeah, because he took a step back on
Yeah.
the left
Let's
one.
do a little 1 second.
Go.
Even though this was last week's episode, let's agree on how shit or how good his acting was.
He's acting.
Who's? Oh,
McGregor.
McGregor. I still haven't watched it.
All right. So acting from a scale of 1 to 10, if we say DiCaprio's number 10, right?
Yeah.
Now, we need a scale, and 1 is Vin Diesel.
I mean,
don't
there's worse
start with-
people.
Yeah.
Huh?
There's worse people out
All
there.
right.
No, but that's my scale.
Yeah,
I'll
okay.
put him on a 4.5.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But
You're being nice.
But the character makes it feel like a 6. Because the
Yes.
character
Any other
is well
character,
written.
he
Yeah,
would have been shit.
He would have been shit.
Yeah.
But because it's that character,
Right.
it feels a lot better than
I'll
what it
say
actually
this
was.
for first time.
Yeah.
Zero experience. Not bad.
Not
That's
bad.
it.
Yeah.
That's
For,
it.
for a main role.
The storyline of the whole fucking movie, though, it was pants, bro.
Bro, it's not about that though.
I know, I
it's
know.
about watching dudes fight.
Isn't it the same
Yeah,
story?
Yeah, that's it. That's what the movie
Great
is, bro.
fight scenes.
Isn't it the same as the original?
Yeah.
No, it's not
The story.
100% the
It's
same.
just
Near enough.
flashy.
The remake, flashier, yeah.
There's more abs.
Yeah.
There's
But
more
you-
tattoos.
Yeah,
there's
but
more
you
bling.
remember the fights from the 70s in the movies? It was
Yeah.
literally this shit.
Yeah.
You know, like
What's wrong with that?
Well,
I
they
still
couldn't
fight
do
like that.
so many AI tricks or whatever you want to call it. It's like that movie with
Special
Will
effects.
Smith where he's fighting his younger self and this
Yeah.
and that. Like, bro,
No,
like the special
the
effects
CGI
in
in
that
that
is like,
was,
Jason Bourne revolutionized fight
That
scenes.
style of action.
It
movie.
revolutionized fight scenes, bro. The close camera, the hands just going in,
Yeah.
cut. And then John Wick came and perfected it.
Yeah,
I
man.
think. John Wick, especially in the last movie, the overhead shot where they're on top of the fucking thing and you just see him clearing the house.
It's
Just
little
going
things, though,
in,
bro.
you know, that's
you
a
say
great
that,
scene.
but you know, in Die Hard,
Have you seen that
every
shit behind
fight
the scenes?
scene, there's a scratch on him, right?
Yeah.
John Wick went through 5 windows
Yeah, but he's got bulletproof clothes on, bro.
on his face.
His face
And
too.
his knuckles.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He can put some wax on.
It's called plot armor, buddy.
Yeah.
Now, to
See,
be fair,
John-
be fair though, John Wick did get like a lot of injuries.
He did
Yeah,
get
but
Like,
John Wayne
he-
was
it's not
bleeding
like he
from
w-
the feet.
Yeah, bro, but like he had to go to the doctors and everything. John Wick,
Right.
remember, I had to give him a coin
Yeah,
as well, and he
yeah,
was
yeah.
like, "Okay, you got like a minute left."
Yeah, no, it's when Die Hard came out, a lot of blood was a good thing. So they made sure that
I guess so.
you
Now
know,
people are like,
and-
I don't want to watch it. There's too much blood.
Yeah. But
That's the thing.
That must have been painful cutting your feet like that on glass and then running around the whole
Oh,
building,
man,
man.
yeah.
It's
Apparently, according to a little survey they done, I guess.
Yeah.
They've asked people that walk on fire and glass for a living. You
Yeah.
know, these performers, and apparently stepping on Legos is worse
Come on, man.
This is what people say.
No.
I don't know.
Kind of Legos.
Imagine
Like
it.
You
Home
stepped
Alone
on a Lego
Legos.
before?
Like Home Alone Legos.
I don't know. They got spikes on them, I guess.
Yeah, put some needles in them or something.
How is that worse than glass?
I don't know.
No, glass
But it's
is
a
the
thing
worst.
apparently that people say. You know,
I
like
guess
stepping
fire,
on
but
Legos.
still fire.
Because
I don't
people never stepped on glass. So they're just imagining shit.
I'm saying
They've stepped on Legos.
This,
No,
and they know
I'll tell you
this
what
is
it is, bro.
supposedly according to people that have, but
No.
I reckon it's just it's what you're used to.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
They've practiced on glass.
Yeah,
More.
so it doesn't feel as bad to them anymore.
So if you've practiced on glass for 10 years and then you step on some Lego, you're like,
Yeah.
ouch.
So I reckon one of us should like
Yeah, you.
practice on
You,
Legos.
the heaviest
On
one.
Legos.
Yeah, so we can like
You
I
can
think
do
you
it.
should do
we
the
could
glass
upstage these glass and
You
fire
can do that.
motherfuckers.
We'll do it with the
do
theory like if you can do it, we can do it.
Okay.
Because, you know,
Yeah.
Where we
if
gonna
I
do this?
do
Weight
it,
distribution.
if I do it, we won't know if you can do it. But if you do it, it means I can do it.
Because I'm heavier.
yes,
Yeah.
weight distribution.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I wear like
You're going
ski
against
boots or something?
gravity big time.
If you wear ski boots, you'll be fine.
This guy's are trying to fuck my legs up, my feet.
Anyway.
Welcome back to the BroCast show.
Is that what we're doing?
As you can see, we're still trying to figure out what we're going to talk about.
Have we started?
Yeah, we've been started for the
Hi.
last 4 minutes. A good subject was work. Growing up, we worked a lot in restaurants and that based a lot on the summer holiday season,
Yeah.
which we are about to embark on.
Aha.
It is the second.
Well, it's almost.
It's the second day of June, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I think school exams
They're
for the
starting to-
local
yeah,
schools
yeah,
are
yeah.
almost done, and for the private schools and the British schools,
They're about to get.
it's
done,
almost
yeah.
I think a couple of weeks
Yeah.
maximum. This year Easter was late, so basically they had the Easter holidays.
Went
they
to
went
school
back
for a
for
week.
3 days,
Yeah, yeah.
and then they were off for exams.
But that really helps out with the traffic. I'm not
Oh,
gonna
bro.
lie.
Oh, yeah.
I've noticed a
yeah.
big difference
Yeah,
in
man.
traffic.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I'm happy for that.
Yep.
So for the next couple of months, less road rage from this guy, and
Bro,
but more road rage in general from the public because of the
Yes.
heat. Bro, when it rains heavily and when it's really hot, the general public loses their mind.
We're
Yeah,
like,
they
bro,
don't know how
they
to deal
lose
with
it.
it.
we're
No.
like an ant colony under attack. It's like everyone's just running
And
around.
to be fair, when you get in your car and you're actually burning, like your skin is searing.
Every traffic lights, you're like, fuck.
Yeah, yeah.
Even though we've got aircon,
Bro.
you know, sometimes you just want the window open, bro.
Bro, I know what it's like going into a hot car.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Like,
you know.
constantly, all day long, getting shit
Oh,
burns.
man.
Shit burns, bro.
We
I'm
said
holding
with,
the steering wheel with my palms.
we
I
said
can't
with Kiri
close it.
this year we're gonna do an experiment and go to the beach or whatever, and we're gonna all stay in the sun for as long as we can. We won't cross any danger lines, and then we're gonna get a bowl like one of those rings and put an egg on his head and see how long, because it will cook. But we'll see how long it will take.
How
It'll
long
be
it takes.
medium, but
You can feel heat coming off my head right now.
I think that'll be such a funny, good experiment.
Cracking egg on my. So apparently I'm the punching bag of the group here.
Hey,
Hey,
we all
I gotta
know
walk on
secretly,
Legos and get my fucking head
bro.
cracked with
You
an
see
egg.
what I mean? He plays the victim immediately. We all know you want this to happen.
Crack an egg on my head.
You all
Cook an
know,
egg on
you
you.
want to
See
say,
if it
bro, I
works.
can
If
cook
it works.
eggs on my
Yeah.
head.
I could. But I don't have to prove it. You just take my word for it,
That was
Andoni.
yours.
Yeah, but we need to pause because I didn't check something off the camera.
Oh no.
Now, where I work, people are excited that it's summer holidays because August is coming up, and
That means they don't have to work.
and therefore their long annual leave.
Cypriots,
Yeah, that's
they
fine.
love this shit, bro. Cypriots, Greeks, it's a thing, man.
It's a thing. And
August is like the time.
I've been asked from last month,
Especially where
what
we
I'm
live.
doing August, and I'm like, nothing. I'm working.
Yeah, they
Like,
don't get it.
I gotta work.
For them,
you know?
it's their Christmas, it's their holiday. It's too hot to work.
It's too hot to
Has
work.
any one of you had any time off in August since you were 14, 15 onwards?
No.
I think it happened once to me.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I
Last
only-
year,
Never happened
actually.
I only had June, July.
Bro,
for the
from
first time
from the
last
age
year.
of 12 and a half, 13, I haven't until I'm 33 now.
Oh, it's the worst
I
time.
still haven't. It's been 20 years.
It's
should.
the worst
I've worked
time.
every single
You
August.
should at least once.
Yeah, how am I
Bro,
gonna do
it's
that?
the
Go
worst
camping.
time for us. We
Yeah,
are
I
the
should-
busiest
Actually, I am going to go camping in a couple of weeks for a night.
Yeah, there you
in
go.
Larnaca.
in our country. It's
No, in
worst
our town.
In our town also, yeah, because we're a holiday town.
Because we're a holiday
We're a
town. That's
destination.
why.
Touristy.
See, our capital doesn't have sea.
Nope.
It has the mountains and this and that, but it doesn't
It's
have
not
the
a
ocean.
tourist destination.
So it's like we're on one end, then you've got Napa on the other end, and like the capital's in the middle, and then the coastline is like Limassol, Larnaca, Brodaras, la la la. So all these ones, but especially Paphos and Napa, they're the ones, bro. Like
Yeah.
we're so busy with families, holiday makers. It's crazy, man.
Locals and
And a
foreign
lot of
tourists.
locals.
And that's what I'm saying.
In
All the
August,
people from the
locals.
capital,
Yep.
they come to us.
Yep.
Oh,
So
for
now
sure.
I'm dealing with Cypriots
And tourists.
and tourists, man.
Foreign tourists.
But what kind of Cypriots are you dealing with, really?
The butter boys,
The butter boys.
the capital boys.
You know what,
the
though, bro?
annoying
100
guys.
times them.
The
instead
entitled
of our
guys.
villagers.
With the villages, you can.
Bro, with the villagers, I'm a lot better.
Yeah.
Because we're more like
Not in
the
a
villagers.
restaurant. They're worse.
Well,
yeah,
yeah.
in that sense, but you can also talk to them a bit more straight. The village ones,
Yeah,
you
I
know,
guess.
Yeah, the capital boys are a bit too entitled.
kind of Karen style.
Yeah.
You know?
A lot of
a
Karens.
lot of entitlement.
Yeah,
a lot of
Karens.
entitlement.
But that's
Just
everywhere.
because-
That's a side effect of the city.
of the city life.
Yeah, well,
Big city life.
nah,
Sorry.
fuck them.
and you know they're partners. What? Who said that?
They're partners.
Yeah, at the end of the day, a villager is gonna stand up a bit more than
They'll be like,
a
"Shut
butter
up.
boy.
Oh,
Shut up.
shut up
Let me
in the
deal
restaurant."
with it. Yeah.
Don't fucking complain here.
Yeah.
You know?
Let me talk to him.
You know?
Yeah. Don't make.
Who's
a
paying the
scene.
bill? I speak.
Eat.
Yeah, basically.
You know. So that's a bit.
And then he
harsh.
tells the two children the same thing. No, we're joking, but it does happen.
It does
It does.
happen.
It
does
does.
happen.
We've seen
But
it.
I tell you
We've
what,
all
I
seen
saw
it.
a Russian guy beat the shit out of a 4-year-old kid for not looking after their fucking infant.
Well, it's not the kid's fault, is it?
Yeah, bro.
It's not the kid's
We had
fault.
to stop. We were like, he
What the
smacked
fuck?
him too hard because he lost the baby. I was like,
Was
What the
your
fuck were
baby.
you doing?
He was
Drinking
eating.
vodka in a corner?
he was eating. Yeah, he was eating. So they lost the baby. Yeah, bro, this thing barely was walking, right? And the 3-year-old, 3 or 4, was in charge of looking up. Because when he grew up
That's how it
in
was.
the Soviet Union,
Yeah.
you know,
When I was your age, I worked
Right.
17 hours
his
in the
dad
field.
was like, "Listen, I'm gonna go away for 38 days. Yeah,
Make sure you're
I
still
got
alive.
7 kids. You, my 4-year-old, are in charge.
yeah. While I'm gone, you're the
You
man
better
of the
cook,
house.
clean, bills, fucking
Everything. Feed
Everything,
them.
bro, yeah.
Clean them. Everything. No, it happened to me once in a restaurant. There was a kid just running around in the public garden that was there in front of the shop.
Yep.
And mama, looking for his mom. Russian kid started crying. One of the waitresses picked up. One of the opposite shop guys found the kids, and he comes to our restaurant. He's like,
Did you lose a kid?
Did you lose a kid? Is anyone looking for a kid? And I look at the kid. I'm like, oh, isn't he with them? And I look at a table of Russians and 2 couples, and they're just downing wine, not giving a shit.
no clue.
No clue that the kid disappeared.
Why
You
have
know?
kids in the first place if you don't, you know?
This is what they call it. Oops.
Oops.
I
He was not supposed to go
Again,
away.
he thinks it doesn't happen.
Like you get arrested for shit like that. You can't.
Not
it's
in Russia.
child neglect. You
Not in
can't
Mother
just do
Russia.
that.
Not in Mother Russia.
Yeah, but you're not in Mother Russia. Okay,
Yeah, but that's-
do that shit at
But
home
he
if
had
you
the
want.
kid in Mother Russia.
Yeah,
I
that-
don't
that's how
care.
I grew up.
You're in a foreign like. Come on, man.
No. To them, it's Cyprus.
It's face.
Okay,
It-
go try that shit in Mexico. Okay. No, go try that shit with the fucking.
No, but we're supposed to be safe here.
But that's why they
what
do it here.
Yeah, that's why they do it.
bro.
Supposed
the
to
whole idea of why they come here, we sell them safety and
Yeah.
sunshine and fucking
Bro, and to be fair,
butterflies
to be
and
fair,
ocean.
the kid found an adult found the kid, and everything ended happily.
Yeah.
Because
But
we
that-
are a safe place. Because he did what he was supposed to do,
Bro.
and inquire about the kid's parents,
Yeah, but-
instead of kidnapping the bloody thing.
we're
you know
sitting
what I mean?
here judging them, right?
We
but
should.
if you got lost when you was a kid, you get beaten up when they find you.
Well, yeah, because you
Yes.
embarrassed them.
You scared me.
Yeah, you
and
embarrassed them.
them.
Yeah,
Like, what
yeah.
the fuck
Yeah,
was that
the
about?
difference would be that they would look for us. They would
Yeah,
realize
but when they
yeah,
find
we
true.
were
you,
gone.
but when they find you,
Yeah, but they
You-
would realize that
Bro.
we were gone in the
Yeah,
first
yeah,
place.
yeah,
They
yeah.
didn't even fucking
No.
know.
my brother's
No clue.
kid, right? We went to a tavern, a whole bus. He was, it was for his wedding or whatever, and he got a whole bus. He put the whole family and took us to Lachi, where it's like an area where there's
Coastal,
yeah,
small
coastal. It's all
ports.
these
Yeah. Natural beauty.
fish
It's an
taverns.
amazing place.
Lovely.
Yeah.
You should visit it. Anyway, and the baby at the time, my niece, who I'm also her godfather, she hid under the table.
In the bus?
in the
when we got
restaurant.
to the restaurant. And we're looking for her, bro, for about half an hour. And she was playing.
Sitting there
We
laughing.
were looking in roads, in the ocean. Everyone's... And the point is that she got so scared after...
And she didn't
when
want
she
to come
just
out.
stayed there.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
wouldn't come out.
So, like, she saw all the adults like, Bondi, where is she? What's going on? What are we going to
It
do?
was funny for a few seconds.
And she was like, oh, shit, I funked up now. I better stay here.
I won.
And then we
Yeah.
realized what happened, so no one told her off.
No, it's
Yeah.
kid won. That's what happened.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah.
she played the game right.
Bro,
Like,
you know where she
can't
was?
blame her.
Nobody
She
else
was-
knew she was playing.
There was a table just before the toilets, like outside the toilets, and she just went under that table. You would never think to look there.
Yeah.
You look at all the worst places.
One of the other biggest tourism things we got, though, it's the exact opposite in the last few years. You get a lot of Austrians, Germans, Danish, Swedish. They come here in our winter for like 3 months.
Because that's
right?
warm for them.
Because
Enjoy the weather.
that's summertime for them.
You enjoy the
Yeah.
Because-
I can
18
swim
degrees.
in
Because
December.
it's not too hot. Okay? Because
Yes.
our summer here jumps.
Yeah, it is really
We
hot
got
in
we
the
can
summer.
go up to 40.
My
can.
grandparents
We always do go up
haven't
to
been
40.
to Cyprus, even though they're Cypriot. They haven't been to Cyprus since COVID, right? It's been 4 years now. And they were
Fuck,
gonna
it's been
get
4
all,
years.
yeah, man. They were gonna get all their paperwork because obviously they're a lot older. They need their doctors to approve for them to come. Anyway, they can't come now because of the heat.
Yeah,
it's
too
it's
hot.
delayed.
It's too
Now
much.
they need to wait for October. My nan will get sick, bro. Even though she's full Cypriot, she's not
She's
used
too
to this.
used to it.
Well,
She's used to
she's
the
been
UK.
gone too long.
UK weather,
It's
yeah.
been gone too long.
Been gone fucking 40 years now, bro.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's
Well,
so
she's actually
sad.
lived longer in the UK than here.
Bro, and
Yeah.
the fact that you get Brits coming here in July and August and they get naked and tan for 8 hours in the sun,
You know
and
what it
then
is,
you
bro?
see their skin glow
I'll tell you what
from the redness.
Bro, they're cooking. They're
Bro.
cooking.
You know what the
Literally.
problem is with Brits though? They train all year to come to Cyprus to build tolerance.
They
for
get
alcohol,
amped.
right?
Yeah.
So every night they're doing their wines. I've seen it. You can deny it. We're talking about 70% of the population.
Yeah.
This is what they do.
Yep. Well, the
They-
ones we see here.
Yeah, well,
Oh, that's
even,
the kind
even
of
when I
people.
went over there, bro, I met people. That's what they do.
Yeah.
End of the night, they drink. Especially, anyway, they're drinking. So they're drinking a bottle of wine a day at night, maybe more on the weekends, a lot more on the weekends. He's doing pints, she's doing Prosecco and wine. But the difference is, bro, they come. What is alcohol? What is getting drunk? Dehydration, right? Hangovers.
Yeah, and go
So
do
they're
that in the
drinking
sun.
the same amount and more because they're on holiday in the sun. So
Mm-hmm.
their body's dehydrating whilst they're drinking more, and you could see them. They're just dying, bro, and their skin is getting burnt.
And
And,
they're
all
loving
they
it.
do,
They're loving it.
all they do, bro, is shed and start again like snakes. They
Because
shed-
when you go home, Andoni, all right, you have to show them. Like,
You have to
eh?
have proof.
Yeah, look.
Yeah.
Look at me.
bro,
You have
Me
to
all
have
tan
proof.
and lovely.
couples, all inclusive, yeah, 9 o'clock in the morning, they start drinking pints.
Yep.
They start drinking pints until throughout the whole day until 12 o'clock. Then they order from the bar. They're not done.
No.
And,
It's
and
like
we,
They're
one-
still up, bro. They're
and
still
we
awake.
know in the all-inclusive the quality of alcohol is
I know the quality. They
Terrible.
don't, but they don't care.
it's fucking
It's
petrol.
free drinks,
Bro,
bro.
this is how you know. He could be rich as fuck. Give me your cheapest beer. All I care about is the alcohol inside it. They don't care about
But
taste,
taste
or quality.
or
They want to
brand
get
or
drunk.
anything. Yeah,
That's
yeah,
how
yeah.
you know. It's got nothing to do with I enjoy a beer. It's got to do with I want to get pissed.
wanna get-
Well, I think that's the difference between a connoisseur and an alcoholic.
They think, yeah,
Well,
yes, they think that getting pissed is fun.
yes.
Or that no, they think
Blackout
fun.
drunk.
They think fun is getting pissed.
Yeah.
Sorry,
They can't have fun
they
if they're
can't
not
have
drunk.
fun unless they're drunk.
Yeah. So that's the typical tourist we get here.
Yep.
Because, but
Well,
look, we're not the only destination for
No,
that.
no, there's plenty.
Spain.
There's two types of Brits. There's the Spanish lot, and then there's us.
And then there's
And then you
Greeks
got the
and Brits.
Turkey.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them go to Turkey too, and then they realize it's shit and come over here.
Turkey's a recent thing because of all the hair plugs and the teeth stuff.
I saw a girl. She was on her FaceTime
Mm-hmm.
right in the mall. Big girl, English, and she was like, "There are a lot. I don't like it here. They're a lot kinder in Turkey." And I wanted to tell her, yeah, because Muslims like a bigger girl. That's all it. I just maybe cut that. I don't know.
That's not the main reason, but
But you know what I mean? She wasn't getting the same treatment as she was in Turkey.
No.
Because not everyone was basically
No, because-
wanting to bang her.
Because in Turkey, it's still, especially where she probably went, it's still the type of mentality we used to have here 20 years ago of, oh, tourists, let me grab your money. Come, give me your
Smile.
money. Yeah, give me your money. Come, give me your money. Now we've grown past that.
Yeah.
The only dudes that still do that
That's
are
the
the few
harbour.
shops at the harbour. Yeah. But
That's their job.
Yeah.
I
But
mean-
it's died down from us.
Yeah.
In
Before
Turkey, it
every-
hasn't.
Before it was a part of your waitering job. Now
It's,
it's
it's a Muslim thing. It happens in a lot of Muslim countries as well. A lot of Arabic countries where they have these guys outside, like in Egypt or Jordan or these kind of
And
places.
now we're doing it
You
too,
got
even though we're not a
everywhere,
Muslim
anywhere you
country,
walk outside
we do
the
it a
shop.
lot.
You know, they're trying to bring
Bro,
you in.
you know what's
you get
funny?
these guys.
Even though we grew up in fucking Bar Street, yeah, but obviously it's a street with bars. I went years later as an adult and I had all these guys trying to PR me into that. I was like, bro,
Relax.
I know where, like, you don't even know that. You see that corner there? You see that where you're standing? Shit has gone down here, and you don't even go away. You're not gonna PR me into my own home. Like I know where I'm at.
You're not gonna hook me on a 1+1 drink, bro. Like, what are you
I'll
doing?
give you a free shot. Shut up, bro.
Who gives a shit?
We're talking about bottles here, man.
Give
I
me
ain't
a
having
private
fucking-
balloon girl, and then we'll
Yeah,
talk.
give me a private balloon girl, and then
you know,
we'll talk.
like then we'll talk. You know.
Anyway.
It's actual balloons. I'm not being judgmental here about her boob size or anything.
No,
I don't think anyone
It's-
thought that.
No, I know. That's the punchline.
There's people that don't know what balloons are.
No.
But,
No.
you know, in that part a few years ago, they banned them.
They banned it.
Because,
Yeah.
you know, a few girls died.
Well, they did
But when
it
you're
wrong.
doing quadruple balloons all night, bruv, like relax.
And you're high
Do a
on
double
other
one.
stuff.
And you're drinking and smoking.
And you haven't- and you've
you're
been in the
sweating.
sun
You
and-
haven't eaten.
Yeah.
Forget about it.
wrong with me?
I don't know, my head hurts for some reason.
I've been up for 68 hours.
I've
man.
only drank 33 liters of
I look at them and I'm like, bro, relax, have some water, man.
Yeah.
Have some water, sit in the shade.
But now we're gonna see that a lot now in the summer. Beach bars, beach clubs, beach parties.
Yeah.
That's gonna be happening a
Last
lot.
year I had my first taste of
You've got beach parties around you. don't
Yeah.
a
you?
lot.
Yeah?
You've
Yeah.
got a lot there. You've
Yeah.
got big ones too there.
Bro, I got a wedding venue next to me and 2 beach bars.
There you
okay, I'm like in the middle of it.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I've got loud music from all.
Left, right, and center. Literally.
But I'm right in the spot where I'm picking up all of them. So it's like a shit mashup of
Oh,
songs.
so you're not even-
I can hear all of the music.
So you've got some
individually.
house, techno, R&B,
And a
then
Greek
some
theme.
And the Greek traditional
All at once.
music. Yep. Literally, bro. Literally.
Ding, 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 ding. It just doesn't
Yeah,
work.
it doesn't work. You
And then
can't.
you've got people asking you stupid questions.
Yeah.
Where's my car?
And I have to be all nice and patient.
Yeah, you're not. Though.
I'm not.
Not
Fuck
every
them.
time, but yeah.
Cunts. Sorry.
So yeah, people are getting
normal.
hyped and excited about that kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
To be fair, I'm not really bothered this year. I don't think I'm gonna, unless I have to for work. I don't really think I'm gonna attend any events like that.
I might go
don't
on
know.
a Norwegian ship. That's about
A
it.
Norwegian
Bro.
ship.
Yeah.
Nice, noise.
Yeah.
But
But
that's
that's just for a few days.
but that's to cool off.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's
It's a
so
cruise.
nice.
I think
I'm jealous.
I think we should just do a little camping thing of our own for a couple of days.
I would
We've been
definitely.
saying
That's
this-
my
We've been
sort of
saying this
event.
I
for
would definitely
years.
do
I think this
camping.
year's the time.
Yeah, we
I would
have
definitely
to.
do camping. And there's
Great.
a couple of places where you can go do fire as well for barbecue.
Bro,
I
find
did
the
with-
destination.
Yeah.
A mate of mine texted me the other day, right? I cut his hair. The kid, obviously, shout out to Joseph. What's up, bruv? He's, he's that type of guy who's using life to his benefit. He's a great guy. And he has the resources. Let's just keep it that. So he texted me the other day and he's like, bro, I've been checking out the waves. And he's going to like around, this part of the island.
Yeah.
I got my
Yeah.
where did we go that time with Oybirkon?
Arcaca.
No. Go a little bit. Fucking hell. man.
Beaumont?
What's it called? Beaumont. Thank you. So he's been checking out the waves in Lachi and this and that. And he's like, do you want to come on a 2-day? I was like, bro, it's Saturday, Sunday. I'm working Saturday. Let me know. He's like, here, bro. I'll let you know. Like, to him, he's got his surfboards.
Yeah.
I didn't even know he surfs, bro.
Bro, there's where I work in Limassol, one of the girls there, one Saturday, she's like, oh, you want to come windsurfing after work? I'm like, what?
Yeah.
And she showed me a location.
That's
so
great
I
stuff.
drove one day past there, a windy day, because they don't go every day. They
Yeah.
go
Oh,
on
yeah.
a windy day. Bro, there's like 20 of these dudes just flying in the air.
It's
Just
lovely, man.
windsurfing,
Bro,
man. It's
you know
really
what, though?
nice.
This
Actually,
is-
where I'm gonna go in a couple of weeks for this camping that I was telling you, it's in Larnaca, someplace in Larnaca at a beach.
That's
And
where I done the movie. That's where,
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
the place.
where the
beach shack.
windsurfing.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
basically where we go.
That's
Bro.
where, yeah.
You
It's
know,
nice.
It is
you know
nice.
why we're so shocked about this? Because when we were kids, there was none of this shit.
None of
there
the
was
No.
some,
technology wasn't there.
there was some
No.
water sports
for us.
It was the safety, bro.
It was no.
They didn't have the knowledge
They
of
didn't
how
have
to
the
do it,
knowledge.
of
They
how
didn't
to
have
do
the
it
skill.
safe.
Our guys only knew the paddle ships,
The
thingies,
jet
and the
skis
jet skis.
and the boats.
Yeah.
That's it. You know,
Yeah.
so we grew up with that, and now you're seeing surfers. Did you know Sandy Beach in fucking
surf.
Floraga? It's one of the best locations in Cyprus for surfing.
Yes.
Because of the reef and how it is and the air
Creates
and the la,
the
la, la,
waves.
and blah blah blah. It's been there all my life.
Yeah.
Never knew about it.
Yeah, yeah.
They've been
Because
using
you
that
don't-
The
place.
culture wasn't there though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the culture. There was no surfer dudes, but now there is.
Then you got some German guys coming in
Exactly.
with long hair and ginger
Bro, I've
beards.
got a guy-
A lot of kayaking as well going on.
Every morning
A lot of them
he
kayak.
goes. We cut his hair once a week. Every morning he's down at Sandy Beach doing his surfing. It's his exercises, everything.
Yeah, but they're doing it right.
Yeah.
We're living on an island and we ain't living the island life.
it's
You
because
more than
we-
us are doing
We
it
grew
Yeah.
up
at the
and
moment.
we worked like that.
Yeah,
you know,
because
it's
we
We
just-
got in the wrong industries at the wrong time of our
Yeah.
lives. That's the truth. If we started like part-time waitering, would have done it. But we went the whole way, all of us. We didn't have no time. I remember until I was 23, I used to stay in my room until 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon and then go to work at 4, 5.
Basically.
wait.
Then go
Waitering
to
is
bed
such a
at 6
bitch.
in the
Yeah.
morning and wake up in the other
Yeah,
afternoon.
yeah,
I hid from the sun. Only the past 2, 3 years, I've actually, been
Switched
a
it.
tourist myself. And it's great, man. I get my bicycle, I go down the coast.
Yeah, but
It's
they've
lovely,
done it
man.
nice, man. You guys forget. I'm the youngest, yeah? I still remember our town without a highway,
It didn't, yeah.
without an airport, without a fucking walkway,
McDonald's.
without McDonald's.
Mall.
The only thing we had was a small harbour.
Yeah.
A tiny,
Very undeveloped.
tiny,
Yes.
small harbour. We
Literally.
had nothing else.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then you had Coral Bay with the nice beaches for the English. That was it.
There was
There
about-
was nothing else, bro.
There was about 25,000 people in Paphos, including Polis, and another 5-6 people in Coral Bay. So let's say 30,000 people with the villages, with Polis,
Yeah, yeah.
the whole island. Now
So-
we've doubled that.
And the only
Yeah.
tourist industry
The
that
whole
we had,
island, the whole part of our island.
and
sorry.
the only tourist industry we had at the time was the all-inclusive or the pub-going type of Brit. No one else, not a single European was coming here.
We've got the odd ones
No,
here and there,
we
but
focused on one market.
Yes,
That was
you know,
it.
and it worked.
we're very
It worked.
UK friendly.
Yeah, it worked. You
We've
know,
got three pin plugs, bro.
We will basically,
we were a colony. We drive on the same side of
We
the road,
still
speak
are, bro.
English,
Yeah.
all of that stuff. But I think the addition of this European tourism, the culture, because they've got a big mix, right? The Brits are mostly party people.
Yeah.
Like the majority of them. I'm sorry if this sounds like shit, but you all love
Well-
going and getting drunk on a Saturday.
They're trained
you know?
to work as hard as they can Monday to Friday.
That's
and
when
then,
you blow off steam.
Yeah.
And then they're like, you know what, I'm going nuts.
But the
this week."
first image I get of a surfer dude, if he's not a California Cowabunga dude,
It's an
is a
Australian.
German guy.
Yeah.
I'm getting
You know
an
what I
Australian
mean?
dude.
Or Australian, yeah, but they're too far away for us to be a basic tourist.
a South African guy with a shark tooth.
With a shark tooth, eh?
Oh,
yeah. It's a white shark. Great,
great
white.
white
Yeah.
shark.
Great white.
I got him on the coast of Namibia.
Megalodon.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm coming with a megalodon tooth. Like, yeah, bro, like 50 cent.
It'll be
So
more,
it's
more
Jason
like that.
Statham,
but
or-
yeah. It'll be like the size of your torso,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
still.
Be like, yeah, man, that's my fucking.
It'll be like your t-shirt, not a fucking necklace.
No, it's a shield at this point.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah,
shield,
it's
bro.
and a weapon.
Yeah,
you know.
fucking hell.
Like, so yeah, that's the type of tourist industry we had. Now there's a bigger culture going on. So there's a lot of these things coming together.
Yeah.
Fucking
We
Jews,
getting
no? That's Bill Burr. Check it out.
Jesus Christ. So angry.
we're getting a lot of winter tourism now. We're getting a lot of business
Yeah,
tourism.
oh, that's another thing we didn't mention. We weren't an all year round.
We weren't.
part.
No.
No, it
destination,
used to
no.
die down.
do you remember?
It was quite cool though.
it was
was-
nice.
like
it was
I
nice.
dead,
swear
bro.
down,
It
people,
was
we
really
used
nice.
to drive around down the harbour, which is like the place.
When there's a fucking
most
storm and
populated,
shit
right?
going on as well, it was nice to drive
And
around.
Nothing.
It's just you, a couple of cars, and if maybe a police car would drive up and down, maybe.
Yeah,
Bro.
no one's walking the
There
streets.
was, the
No
hotels
one's
used to
out.
close.
Yep.
The restaurants used to
Yes.
close.
Yep.
Yep.
There was
Most
literally
of the
nothing.
bars used to
No,
close.
the only thing that stayed open was the like center of the town for the locals.
And
That's
then
it.
again,
and
Yeah.
even that,
not all day.
nothing was happening. The only reason they stayed open is because
So
they didn't have
funny,
to pay
bro.
rent.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
owned the places.
Yeah, so,
So
they were like,
funny,
"Ah, we
bro,
might as well
like,
sit here.
Might
If
as well
someone
sit
comes,
here, yeah. And that's
Think about
man.
it, boys. That wasn't long ago.
Bro,
It's been
I
15 years.
miss it. I miss it.
I miss
You
it.
know why?
Yeah.
Because I drove during that.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
just
yeah.
18. Fair enough. But
Quiet
I drove
streets,
during that
man.
winter, bro,
Yeah, man.
where you own the town.
Yeah.
The town is yours.
Yeah, man.
You can do anything you want.
Especially if
any
it was-
one-way street, any sidewalk,
was,
anything.
You could park
it was
anywhere.
a bit like COVID
Yes.
when that happened.
We had a-
Especially in the winter, you knew the feds aren't out.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
no popo.
No problem.
Yeah,
So
they
you
ain't
could
gonna
do
stand
whatever you-
outside and get
No.
cold.
No.
Yeah,
You're
there was
mad.
no cameras.
But they
you
didn't
could
have
cross
to.
any light.
No.
They didn't have to.
Bro, you know, we've got the same population of police
Less.
than we did 30 years ago.
Less.
Same number.
Actually,
Same
less.
number, sorry.
Less.
Fucking
It's
hell.
like a few.
I think
hundred-
there's 70 police
A few of them
officers
died.
on duty a day. 70.
That's it.
So if a riot happens,
Hold on,
somewhere-
70 here or 70
No, 17
in
Paphos.
Paphos? Okay,
In
I was
Paphos.
gonna say because if
That's
that's
not
like,
a lot, bro.
That's
There's
not a lot.
60,000 people.
So
One
the-
riot.
Well, one riot. We could just call up the fucking contacts on your phone.
Yeah,
we
well,
could take
They're
over.
done. If 20 people go crazy, it's the island. This part of the island's on a risk.
Yeah, but they never had to. That's the reality of things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but the reality of things is changing now,
No,
Chris.
it is. It is.
Like,
Definitely
they need to
changing.
step
You know
up
what,
their
bro?
game
We've
here.
got this power on us as Cypriots, and people don't really understand what I'm saying. Even though we're small in numbers, we have this energy. Like, oh yeah, try it.
Yeah.
We operate on fear.
No. Is you know what it is?
The feds operate on
We
fear.
keep reminding everyone that we have guns. At the end of the day, because we have guns. I know you two don't have guns,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
generally speaking, we have guns.
If you finish the army
You
in
know?
Cyprus,
Not just if you finish the army, you get a gun, but not just
Or
that. If you're a hunter,
hunting rifles,
you've got a
yeah.
shotgun right there, bro.
Yeah.
You've got a shotgun ready to go.
Yeah.
You know, and people that gets reminded when we had the problem with the immigrants. It got reminded how they stepped outside with their shotguns. They didn't do anything. They just had them on their shoulders. But it's just reminding
Yeah.
these fucks that are fucking around, like, bro, I'm not gonna wait for the cops. I've got a gun.
first of all,
You know?
we cannot wait for the cops.
You can't.
By the time they fucking come, what is the point?
Yeah, your family's
What is the
screwed,
point?
You know?
It's like in the army when if you were to shoot back, you'd have to call and ask for permission. For
Yes,
it,
that's
you?
agreed.
You can't
Yeah,
just
yeah. You can't shoot. You
You
can't
s-
be the first to shoot.
yeah. Like if they're shooting at you though,
Yeah, you gotta get approval.
yeah, I got to call up and say, hey,
Bro.
I'm kind of being
Bro,
bad right here.
your bullets are sealed.
I
You
know,
gotta
but-
sit there and fucking make a phone
but
call.
in
and then
in an army,
and not only that, there's two of them fuckers, and there's only one of you.
I know.
So they could be like proper fucking with you. and
Prove
you're not allowed to
yourself,
do anything.
mate.
Prove yourself.
Prove
like I'm a
yourself,
new
mate.
fucking
Survive.
scroll. Okay,
Survive.
we're not at war.
You got a knife.
Oh man.
right
you
now.
know? Yeah. No, it's. But at the end of the day, we've got a national guard.
Yeah.
It's not an army.
So United
Like,
No.
It's purely defense.
The United-
purely.
if the United
Purely.
Nations-
And
went away
enough
with-
defense to maybe hold off for a couple of
backup.
days
They
until
said
help comes.
They said 8 hours.
Eight
We're
hours.
waiting for backup.
I reckon it's less.
It's 8 hours at
reckon
maximum. You know.
Bro, I reckon it's less right
Try
now.
it.
Listen, the only way is for all of us to guerrilla fight him,
Not
basically.
all.
No.
Not all.
We
Not
can't
all.
defend the coast or
Not
none
all.
of this shit.
Not all. That's the beauty of it, and that's proof in history. In history, you only need a couple of dozen of these crazy
But you
dudes
need
To
no-
create
and-
problems.
Remember the
no
Spartan?
to save the country.
You remember
What was that
Leonidas?
You were gonna say, remember Leonidas?
Yeah.
Remember Leonidas? He walks up to all these fucking soldiers and he's like, "What do you do?" He's like, "I'm a
I'm a baker.
Yeah, I'm a carpenter.
Yeah,
I'm a-"
yeah.
It's like, okay, what do you do?
Spartans.
It's like, have you seen the separate dubbed version? What do you do? It's like, I make sandwiches. You, I make kebabs. It's like, what are we? We all fight. It's like, it's Chris saying, if you've got 10 fighters, it's better than having 100.
Civilians
Untrained.
or
Yeah.
militia.
Yeah.
The militia is weak, bro.
And
It
you know
doesn't-
what,
I don't
bro?
care about the
I'll
numbers.
give it. I'll give
it's
it to
fodder.
our. I'll give it
It's
to our.
there to
Yeah. It's there to get the first hit.
I'll give it to our troops. You know, they saved a lot of villages when shit went down in 1974. By the way, why don't we explain, since
The
a lot
history
of
of
our
our
people watch
place.
from the UK and America,
Because we're not experts.
we're
No.
not experts, but just the basic. 33% of our island is been taken by force,
illegally
by the Turks.
It's illegal occupation,
and this is known worldwide. The only place they can import and export stuff is from Turkey because Europe does not recognize them as a legit country.
Except the UK. The UK seems to favour them.
Yeah, but they don't on paper.
Not on paper, but there's adverts and shit
on their
for
marketing
Well, it's
material
money,
they do,
bro.
though. Yeah.
I know,
It's
but
money.
like,
Oh, when it comes to
Am I
money,
gonna start sending people off to
everything's
Syria?
bended. But we're talking about the basic. They, because people ask me a lot, man, when they come on holiday. I'm giving their a haircut or I'm serving when I used to serve them. They don't know. They're like, so you like Turkish? Are you like? They don't know, bro. And I'm like, bro, that's literally the opposite. Like, no.
Cypriots and Turks don't have a good history.
Yeah, I correct my clients all the time. They keep talking to me about Turkish Cyprus.
I
I'm
say
like,
occupied
and I'm
all
like, yeah,
the time,
occupied.
bro. All the
not
time.
Turkish.
Yes.
I never say the Turkish.
Not
I'm like, it's
Turkish
not
Cyprus.
the Turkish side.
Occupied
it's
Cyprus.
the occupied side.
Or the north.
It's the Greek occupied side, for fuck's sake.
People might be thinking, let it go. And I will understand that argument. Not when your grandfather is the one that had to leave.
Yeah, like it's too recent for us.
You speak to your grandfather on a daily basis.
My granddad,
he had to leave.
When we went back to visit, he
Or
cut.
fight,
He cut.
Chris.
Or fight.
Like
my uncle.
Mine fought in as
You
well.
know, yeah.
When my granddad, he went back after 25 years, no more, that he didn't see his home, and he cut a lemon from his lemon tree that he planted when he was my age or younger.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And now, like this, it's a half a barn,
And now it's a different country. Fuck
and
off,
he's not.
mate.
It's his home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now
He,
it's-
all his life, he grew up there. That's his home. He knows the number of the kiosk on the corner. He knows it off by heart. He still says it to me. Like, he used to ring the Bakalligon and whatever. And he knows the like, it's crazy, man. He knows all the roads. You know, he's got memory there. He's got memory. He used to ride his bike here.
Yeah.
It's not a joke.
So you can't just let it go.
You can't just say,
number one.
oh yeah, the Turkish side. It's not the Turkish side.
And number two, it's easier for other countries. So think of what's happening in Ukraine, Russia right now. Yeah, the two countries right next to each other.
Well, I mean, there's a closer example.
If you blur, no, I'm going geographically now
Okay.
for a second. If you blur their borders, you can readjust them all you like. In the history of the civilizations.
Cyprus.
Yeah.
With Cyprus, you can't. It's an island.
It's our
It's
fucking
our
land.
island.
It's not a part of nothing.
And we not
Okay.
share anything. You know, like.
Fuck's sakes.
UK is an island, yeah?
Yeah.
England.
Yeah.
Yeah.
England's an island.
Yes.
Yeah. So let's speak in terms of them to understand. Imagine them taking a third of England, all right? And you just being cool with it.
Yeah.
And you just have to accept it and be like,
Not of the UK, of England.
yeah.
Of England.
Of the island.
Right?
You know?
There's no Scots, Welsh. No. We talk about England only, yeah? If they take 33% of your fucking country, by the way, the best 33%, arguably, the best waters,
Very
the best...
nice 33%.
Bro, we've got virgin land still at Rizogarpason. It's still virgin land. It's never been touched. It's never been developed. It's only been farmed. It's virgin land, bro. Acres and acres of just fields everywhere, man.
I've never been to
Of the best land you'll ever... White sand on the
beautiful
beaches.
know.
White sand on the beaches, bro. Like, Miami Beach ain't got shit on this part of Cyprus. Do you know what I'm saying? It used to be, in my granddad's day, the small Miami of the Middle East. That's what they used to call it. If you look how developed it was before 1974, go put...
Bro, we had a
Varosi
brand new airport, like beautiful new hotels. Like Cyprus was
It was
shit.
coming up.
It was
coming up.
If the invasion hadn't happened when it did,
we'd be different world right now.
we'd be
We'll be
very
like Israel.
different here.
Yeah,
We
different
would be
world.
like Israel.
Different world.
We'll be like a bit
Tel
of
Aviv.
American, Tel Aviv. Bit of American, a bit of English, a bit of which we kind of are now, but it would have been even more with that extra 33%.
Yeah, and we went through
Plus,
rough.
don't forget, we have military bases of the United Nations,
UK.
and the UK. So really, with the other rest of the percentage, we as Greek Cypriots, we only
Claim 50%.
have 60%.
60%.
60% is only the rest of Cyprus belongs to other people.
And the way
we've
things are going now-
sold all of the land.
I was
we've
gonna
got.
say,
Yeah, and we're selling land.
the way it's going, there's gonna be nothing left for the
Oh
Cypriots.
my god!
Isn't that Europe's big plan, globalization,
Yeah.
or one world order, or whatever they want to call
well,
it?
yeah, basically.
You know, is no race, no country, no borders.
Yeah.
They're saying it, no borders. Like, you know, that's what they want. Everyone to be the same. You know,
That's not realistic.
yeah, but that's what they're doing, and we spoke about that off podcast.
And how's that going, Chris?
With they're using immigrants to repopulate their own countries because if you look at stats, we said it on and off the podcast.
Yep.
They don't have enough reproduction rates.
Not even close.
You know, so by having immigrants in the country, giving them benefits and all of that, making them feel like home.
You know, one of the
they start making babies, and then the German guy,
Integrate.
he's not white and blue-eyed anymore, right? I sound a bit bad right now.
Yep.
You know, but that's what ends up happening, you know? So, yeah, let's leave it at there. Wow, I was so close to being a short, black-haired mustache guy.
Yeah. With anger issues.
Wow.
But anyway,
You gotta keep it checked.
They sent them to us, to Germany. They sent them.
but yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know, man. Our country is definitely. We're trying to benefit. The only thing you can do, bro, you can't stop it, man, unless you know.
No. You can't stop it.
Plus, we're one of the only countries in the world who our actual president has
I don't even know who he is.
a lot of authorization. He has power.
He has power.
He does.
He
bro.
does, but
He's the guy. He doesn't have to answer to no one.
in Cyprus,
In
yeah.
Cyprus, that's what I'm
But when it comes to actual decisions that would affect all of us, yeah, he's getting his orders from elsewhere.
So-
like he ain't
On paper.
bro.
Technically-
on
Yeah, you're
paper.
going global now.
No,
Obviously,
let's
he's
go
a puppet, bro.
On paper, though.
Oh, I'm talking about.
On paper, though, and this is a fact. If you're not part of Europe, Cyprus government runs Cyprus. No negotiation.
Yep.
President
Yeah,
is the
yeah,
king.
But
But the moment you put Europe in the picture, Europe's laws go over
They trump,
Cyprus
yeah,
laws.
they trump our
So
laws.
if you have a law in Cyprus that goes against the European
All right,
law,
let me-
it doesn't count.
Let me word it differently.
It
then.
doesn't count.
Our president doesn't have to answer to no other Cypriot.
No.
No.
That's what I mean. That's what I meant.
Unless
Oh,
he,
There's always
Supposedly-
people above him that aren't Cypriot, that are not from here.
it's supposedly the courts are separated from the state
Hopefully.
to
Yeah.
keep
Hopefully.
things in check. But it's all bollocks. They're all one of the same. It's all
all the same.
Yeah. It's worldwide. I would think this way anyway. They're all just one.
And right now, I gotta drive. When I'm driving with clients, I gotta explain to them why there's so much activity going on in all the towns. It's because it's re-election season. So now everyone's remembered. Oh, let's fix this road. Let's do this.
Yeah,
Let's
everyone's
do this. Let's do
everyone's
this. Let's
now
do this.
shaking hands and kissing babies.
Yeah,
now.
everyone's loving everyone
making
right now.
promises. Oh, we'll sort it all out. You just vote for
And
me.
you mentioned it to me the other day. Some fucked up slogans they've got, these politicians. I see it all
So
over Liverpool.
funny,
Yeah,
bro. They're
the,
so
oth-
funny.
the other guy, he put his name and he's like, Katharizou, yes, clean jobs. I'm like, that should be the standard, you puss. That shouldn't be your ace up your sleeve.
Yeah.
That should be the standard. Like,
But the standards are so stupid.
it's really bad.
Bro, I've said this before, right? Like for me, if these motherfuckers make these promises, okay, that's the whole reason why they're getting elected.
Yes.
Okay.
They gotta be held accountable.
They have to be. Like, if you said you're doing this and this is why we voted to put you in and you've not done it, get the fuck out.
You know
Hey,
what's sad, bro? You know
Like,
what's sad?
it needs.
Like, I'm going to link us to Greece again, right? Because that's where our ABCs come from. That's our national anthem's the same. Our language is the same. We just have a different accent. Everything's the same, you know? Yes, we've been a lot more affected by other countries, blah, 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 blah. But a lot of us are still Greeks, okay? So if you look at their system, who, by the way, Greeks invented democracy.
Yep.
They invented the functioning system of today, which people took over and completely fucked it up. But anyway, they were the pioneers of this method of world,
Democracy,
right?
yeah.
Democracy. If you see what's going on in Greece now, I know people know, but they don't really know exactly. We're talking about regular people with families, yeah, working for €3 under the table an hour, and the politicians are banging 6 to 7 grand a month, bruv. You know what I mean? And they do a deduction to 4.5 or 5 grand a month, and they go riots, complaining. They're not,
Yeah,
you know.
they used to get 10 grand.
Do you know what I mean? So now that's 50% off,
Yeah.
even more. So imagine, bro, like it's literally these people are dying and these people are just getting richer and richer, bro. It's just like unbelievable. And then when you get the guy who speaks up, they put him in prison.
Yeah.
And they say he done this because no one's 100% clean. No one. Everyone's done something stupid
They
in
did
their
it
life.
to Trump.
That's what I was
They're
going to
doing
say.
it
Are
to
you
Trump.
referencing
They
Trump?
just did
Yeah.
it to
Yeah, but
Trump.
you know what? I am impressed on how clean Trump is.
He's officially a convicted felon.
Yeah.
I know, but
Because he
bro, with
lied about his
bro, with
finances
his
to cover
level
up.
of fame and success in his life, he could have done a lot worse.
Yeah, but he didn't.
didn't.
He stayed on
He's
the line.
surprisingly
and
clean.
he kept up on his promises. He built
Yeah.
a fucking wall. He said it. Remember, everyone called him crazy.
Yeah.
Everyone said, "You're not gonna build a wall. What are you, stupid?" And he did it. He fucking did
You
it.
know, he shocked the world when they said, "I'll stop the war right now." If I was president, one phone call,
and he stopped it.
Ukraine's finished.
Yeah.
Everything's finishing right now. Right now.
Is that
Call
simple?
up Putin.
Is that simple?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, it's that simple. Yeah. it is that simple, bro.
You know,
make a deal.
Here's the thing. I can't remember the names.
Well,
'cause
that's
I'm
technically
shit.
what everything is, isn't it?
Make a deal.
Everything's business.
Yeah.
I can't remember the names because I'm shit. But if you look at all the presidents that were self-funded, they've been hated.
Well, yeah, from the propaganda machine. But that's how it goes.
Because they weren't interested in the money.
Yes.
They just wanted the good.
Yeah.
They wanted to
So,
fix the country.
I'm not gonna sit, but look in the history. In the history books, every fucking president throughout America's
tried to
time
make an
who
important
was
change.
self-funded and didn't care about the money, somehow is a criminal
Yeah.
Or dead.
or dead. Yeah,
He did.
Look at JFK.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
He was
Oh,
a
that-
cool guy. Yeah. And then they just, we don't know who killed him. What do you mean?
No.
don't know, you fucks.
They know who killed him. They arrested him.
Yeah, where's the gun?
Harvey Oswald.
Where's the
whatever his
gun?
name is.
yeah.
Where's the
He
bullet?
wiped it.
Where's everything?
Wiped it
It's not
threw
even
it
that.
away.
It's the shot that he supposedly took, like the
From the
distance
grassy
and the
knoll.
angle and everything. Like it should be impossible.
No,
That
it's
shot.
not impossible. It's just they're not telling you where the obvious thing was because the guy
Bro, who
was
took
their
him out?
guy.
Who took him out?
You know?
You don't think that they took him out?
They took him out.
Of course they took him out. Yeah?
Yeah.
Of course they
So they're
fucking
like,
took him out.
we don't know where he was. He wasn't here.
Yeah.
He wasn't here.
Yeah.
He wasn't here. I promise.
So-
we're not gonna look here because he wasn't here.
Yeah. So
You know, he was there. We
For
think.
sure, we got him.
You know,
We got
but
him.
he was definitely not here. You know, because that's where our guy was.
Yeah,
They killed
yeah.
him. So, you know? So, bro, it's ridiculous that they get away with shit like
It's
that, and they
ridiculous.
still try to this day. By the way, and everyone, there's assassinations going on all over the fucking world from people who whistleblowed and who talked and who don't agree with shit.
what's that film
They're
where he
just
makes a
taking them
fucking
out.
wooden gun? He makes a wooden gun and shoots him. One of the presidents. It's one of these films. I don't know. He made it under the table. He made a wooden gun. Just puts it together, all the pieces. One bullet. Really sick movie. Can't remember what it's called.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, you
doesn't
probably
matter.
haven't seen it, but it's one of these psycho sniper movies with the guy who's blonde and with glasses, and you know he's in the corner somewhere, and he's a bit of a freak.
Okay.
But anyway, let's go back to Paphos. Yeah, let's also mention that when my granddad was a kid, Paphos didn't have roads.
It wasn't a thing.
In fact, when we were kids, only the past 15 years it's kind of developed. But when we were kids, it was half roadless.
developed.
No, it was.
roadless.
There's a lot of dirt roads.
No, it was goat land.
It was just
Yeah.
goat land.
It
yeah.
was goat herding land. No joke. That is exactly what it was.
There was like maybe 5,000 people, probably less.
few families here.
Few
and
families.
there.
Not
here and
15
there.
years ago. You're going a lot
No,
further
when
back.
I mean, when my granddad,
Okay,
my
yeah.
granddad was a kid, it was like 10, 15 families. It was
Everyone
for
knew
donkeys. That's
everyone.
what he says. It was for donkeys here and animals.
Well,
It was a
Paphos
small
used to be
village.
a village. I mean, we still technically considered a village by
Well,
by people from the other
yeah,
side
they
of
call
Cyprus.
us villagers.
We are
Yes.
the villagers here.
We're
yeah,
smaller
yeah.
than areas in London, like a lot smaller by population and by.
But it's not
actual-
even got to do with the population or anything. It's the way we are now. I think Paphos is the best fucking town in Cyprus right now.
Well,
the way we're developing
it's
and
depends on how
everything.
been voted the best.
Yeah, the
It
best to
depends how
live
you
in.
look at it. It depends on what you want.
It's actually been voted the
The only
most
reason I think
livable small town in the world.
Exactly.
In
You know
the
what?
world.
In the world.
You know
the
why-
most
Number one.
livable. Yeah.
I
You know
believe
why I
that.
put it in number one?
We're
Because I'm only half away from Limassol.
If you want.
If I want, you know.
I'm even closer.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, if I want
It's there.
something a bit more, it's right there.
I
But
don't
I'm
need it
here.
here. Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
here.
yeah.
Yep.
I'm relaxed.
You got options.
Yeah. And it's right there whenever
You-
I want it.
Would do terrible in Limassol.
Bro, you
I
have
know.
no idea.
I stayed for 6 months. I hated it.
Bro, you have
That's
no
how
idea.
I started my road rage. I was fine before I went to Limassol.
Bro, your
Okay?
road rage is so bad.
No, in
because you know why it's bad? Because
is
you don't know
Limassol.
about it. You think you're normal. You're not acting normal. He's the type of guy who literally drives right here behind your car.
Because when I get half
And
a
if-
chance, I'm gone.
Like,
That's why.
he's constantly at risk. And then he's like, I've never crashed.
I haven't.
No, in Limassol,
I haven't.
What a stupid guy. I've never died.
2 days ago.
I haven't.
2 days ago, I
Yeah.
was at the roundabout as you enter Limassol.
I'm a great
All
driver,
right?
Andoni.
So I get on.
Park cars. You're not a rally driver.
I could be. I should be.
No.
There's a guy in a van, a worker, local, and there's a tourist.
Yeah.
Okay? At the roundabout. Tourist fucks up, is on the outer lane, but he does the circle. The guy in the van almost crashed into him because he wasn't supposed to. He brakes, he beeps, he swears. The tourist talks back.
Ah.
He
Oh,
says
no.
something about his mum.
Ah.
And he left. This guy, I saw the thought.
I'm gonna follow
just-
him.
I'm going after this guy.
He was instinctively going where he was supposed to go, and then he clicked, fuck it, I'm going after him. And he just turned and he went and he got out the car, and I had to disappear by that point, so I don't know what happened after. But he got out the car and he walked up to his fucking window.
Hey, don't
so
talk about
in
no one's
Limassol, that happens on a daily
I
basis.
told
bro.
you, I was fine
You know?
behind the wheel until I
It's
moved to
always someone
Limassol.
else's fault.
It is. It's
It's
Limassol's
always-
fault.
Now
Worst
it's
fucking drivers
it's
in
never
Cyprus.
his fault when it comes to his anger.
You could ask anyone.
Bro.
Okay? Where are the worst drivers in Cyprus?
Limassol.
They are in fucking Limassol.
Yes.
They have no
I don't get
regard
angry.
for anyone. Bro, I have to get angry because these motherfuckers can kill me.
I have
okay?
to get
like,
angry.
I have to. I have to let it out.
So by getting angry, you're killing
If I
yourself
don't-
every single time.
If I don't do that, yeah, and I'm pretending like, okay, that's fine. That's cool.
No.
Yeah? It's eating me up
Yeah,
inside.
but here's the solution
I'm gonna
that,
get it out.
that I've discovered. Go earlier. So even if there is traffic, you're not under the
gotta be-
pressure
But
of
it's
time,
not- no.
and therefore you don't get angry.
you have to
No,
be
for me,
superior at all points.
it's not because I'm rushing or this or that.
Bro.
It's just
Because they're
traffic.
driving like
you have
idiots.
to be
Yes.
superior.
Yeah, laugh.
You have to be
Sometimes.
superior.
No.
Save that fire.
Sometimes.
Trust me.
Depends what's going on in my life, all
Yeah.
right? I might be pissed off already, and they're just.
What do you mean you might be? What? Tell one day when you're not pissed
I'm
off.
never pissed off, Anthony. I don't know what
You're
you don't know about right
always
now.
pissed off, bruv.
For fuck's
Every-
sake,
listen to
telling
this.
people I'm pissed off. I'm
This
not
is-
pissed off at all.
This is the thing, right? Guy needs therapy. I promise. Like I've never
Who's pissed off
noticed.
here?
I've never
Huh?
noticed how much therapy one of us needs. Listen to this. Save that anger for a day where you're really gonna need. That's what I do. I'm storing it.
So, like, what when I'm going to kill someone, when
Yeah.
I make that decision,
Yeah, when
officially,
someone comes into your house, yeah, do it then.
I'm going to start giving my address out to people.
And advertising
Please show
expensive
up.
things you
Please
bought.
show
There's a
up.
stack of money on the table.
Please
I'll
show
be in
up.
bed at this time. I'll put the dogs away, so don't get scared.
No. Come through the back.
Right, it's like when someone, my brother thought someone robbed his house and he stayed up all night. And I know my brother. If someone comes in the house, bro, and he's awake, that guy will die. He will be a dead person by the end. Like, can you imagine? You're walking in the house and you just see someone sitting in the corner like Denzel.
No,
style.
I told you my approach to this. I'm going full on psycho if someone comes in the house.
I'm
Yeah?
sure.
I'm naked. I'm jumping out of bed.
I've-
I'm gonna jump out down the stairs, start making gorilla
The
noises.
thing with us, bro, we won't get to that point because our dogs will
Oh
just.
no, but I've already planned it out.
You're gonna put him in the toilet?
I've already planned it out. No.
Lock him in the room.
No, the dog is there just for the tackle.
Right, yeah.
The dog is there for me just for the tackle, right? For him to turn around and start running around because that's what's gonna happen. He's not gonna face me and the dog.
you gotta
No
be-
matter what he's
you gotta
holding
be
in his
really
hands.
crazy to-
It's a
Unless he's
50
got a
kilo
gun.
dog.
Unless
No,
you
even
know-
with a gun, your natural instinct as soon as you see the dog is to turn around and start running, right?
Yeah.
Especially in close quarters in an unfamiliar dark house. That's what you're gonna do. So tackle him. Command to the dog. Go get him.
Bro,
He's gonna get him.
You say that, but my neighbor, all right, he wasn't home. He was gone for 2 days. 2 days only, and he had his mum come check the dog and whatever. On the second day, just before he arrived, the mum went to feed the dog. It was a husky. Huskies don't bark.
But huskies don't
They're
give a shit.
vocal, but they don't bark. They
Yeah.
do bark, but the
Not-
percentage in
yeah.
comparison to other dogs is so. And he was just tied on the table, and the whole house was empty. Big fucking.
Just sitting there.
Big Alaskan, like not the husky, the bigger one.
Samoyed.
No. It's exactly like a husky, but it's called Alaskan something.
Okay.
Anyway, and this guy's just in his own.
What is the point?
Just sitting.
What is your point? Why are you here?
Nothing.
But I'm gonna be with Zulu. And then once the dog tackles him, I get the dog off him. Maybe let him play with his ankle.
Why would you get the dog off him?
No, because I want to break his kneecaps.
But you will.
You know, because I wanna enjoy. I wanna do it like the scene from Legend after the bar fight, where
Before we start, he says. Schizophrenic walks into a pub.
And then after the fight, the one brother he's drinking his Guinness, and the other brother's just casually going over the bodies
and
just breaking kneecaps, bro.
Well, shootout. Like Colonel Sanders.
Like a Western.
And I'm the one with fucking anger problems here.
No,
yeah?
But you see, he's saving it.
No,
you're
saving
using it every day, all the time.
I don't get it. I get it.
Because if I hold that shit in, that's when you're gonna see a real psycho. Okay, it's better to just let me be vocal. Yeah,
Your methods
What do
are
we
wrong.
say in Greek? You know,
Bro, every time you do that, bro, you die a little bit inside, and you don't realize that you're killing yourself. That's why
I'm telling you, it's like therapy when I let it out. Because if I hold it in, it's worse.
You're addicted to doing that. That's why.
Yeah.
There's other ways.
Imagine he doesn't even drink coffee. Can you imagine this guy?
Yeah, I keep forgetting you don't drink coffee.
Or alcohol. No, alcohol might come. We don't know.
That can make
Maybe
him
you
mad.
have a few swings. We don't know. But if you had coffee and you were high on caffeine, like
I'm just.
It's not a good morning.
Glad,
I don't need
It's
that.
not a good morning.
I say this because all my life, before this trio, it was another trio, and I was the angry guy.
Oh, so I've
Yeah,
taken
now
over
you win. Now you win.
All
Me
right.
and Chris are kind of the same now. You're the next level.
Life is stressful, guys.
I used to be a lot angrier, but now I'm like, bro, just stop it, man. A lot of the times I catch myself like, oh, I would have been very angry here, but I'm kind of alright.
It depends on the situation. I'm not always. It depends. I don't just get mad for nothing.
Yeah.
Like something triggers me, and then I carry it.
Yeah, yeah.
Which,
That's what
you know what you
happens.
need? You need holiday. You need summer holiday.
No, to be
Yes.
fair, I struggle with this is to let go.
Yeah.
Once you start.
Yeah, that's what I don't
it's
start.
Once it gets you going, it's there.
It's difficult to just switch it off and be okay all of a sudden.
Everyone has their
You know what I mean?
triggers,
That is
bro.
hard. That
My
is
trigger
difficult.
could be the most simple conversation, and I've repeated myself 2 times of the most simple thing, and I just flip out. And that's now I'm training for that.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm training for that. You know, every year there's something new that pisses me off, and I start to build a tolerance towards it. You know, otherwise just forget it, man. So yeah, Cyprus, Paphos, Limassol, Larnaca, Napa is still available for holiday destinations.
Didn't throw a Nicosia at all there.
No, bro, even the Nicosia people leave. They go Larnaca, they go everywhere else.
Nicosia is just for work.
Yeah, but it's
But
not
if you
just
want,
that.
bro,
it's-
if you want to get lost in a cabin though, go
Yeah.
to Nicosia Mountains. Bro.
Yeah, but
acres you've never seen before.
Nicosia heat is different though.
Oh,
It's a different heat
It's
though.
not humidity.
You know why?
It's just a dry heat.
It's just a dry heat.
You know
no
why?
ocean.
Humidity
But
is
not
worse
only
though,
that,
bro.
It's a lot more concrete there.
Worse.
Yes.
A lot more buildings.
Bro, that's where the traffic lights melt.
They actually
No
melt.
joke.
Google it. Google it.
Bro, they melted.
Bro,
Wheels in cars melted.
ice
Because
creams
it's
are
just
like.
I could never. If I lived in Nicosia, I would fucking kill someone.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't. The
I remember
traffic and the shit.
I
Like,
was,
yeah.
I
The
was
road
amazed.
layouts
I
as
was
well.
amazed.
Terrible.
My sister studied
Terrible.
in Nicosia, and I went one August for summer holidays. I went with 2 mates of mine. We stayed in her apartment. Anyway, it's the only city in Cyprus where when you open the window whilst you're driving, it's worse. In Paphos, don't matter how hot it gets, if you open the window, you're going at a certain
Get a bit
speed,
of a breeze.
it could be all right.
Yeah.
In Nicosia, it's just like, you know,
It's
when you get
hot.
off the plane,
Yeah.
you get that fucking.
The wave. The
In
wave
the
of
face.
heat. Yeah.
Yeah, better than the fart tube that the plane is. Fucking hell.
wave of heat, bro. That aura, that fucking, oh my god.
Just a quick idea. How many farts does a plane receive like on a daily basis? Do you
Oh
think?
man, that seat.
Bro.
Well,
Thousands.
let's take the average of the seat. I would say
Thousands.
about. Well,
I don't know,
We
let's
don't
say-
know how
Alright.
many flights they do.
Let's say it's 150
Let's say a
seats.
standard.
Let's say it's
no,
5 flights a day.
It's 180 seats.
okay?
Okay.
5 flights a day. Fair?
Yeah.
So
Fair?
I would say five farts a seat. On
every
average.
seat.
AC.
Every
Everyone
seat.
on the plane.
Everyone
Everyone's just
every
sitting
time.
there cracking one.
Oh,
yeah?
that is so possible though. That is,
It's possible.
It's 4.5
Yeah,
out of 5.
yeah.
Depends what
One
they
day
fed
it's
you.
100%.
Oh man.
There's days where that's 100%. Everyone's farted.
Oh, bro.
And everyone's breathing that in, including the pilots and everyone.
That
yeah?
is just wants me to do first class so much more.
I told you before, that's the only time I want to be. Reminds
First
me why
class
I want
is-
to be a billionaire.
You're still breathing the same air, Chris.
Yeah, but
Oh,
at
it's the
least I'm
people I like.
comfortable. Yeah. I prefer his fart.
And there's
than
less
his
people.
fart.
There's-
You know what I mean?
He's been eating nicer things.
Yeah, probably. If he's
guy's-
a millionaire,
it's gonna smell a bit better.
Bro, and this guy's got a fucking KFC bucket strapped to his face. Yeah, I don't want him to fart with the
Yeah.
gravy and the fucking mash.
What you got against the Colonel, man?
I love the
Colonel
Colonel.
Sanders. Actually,
I love KFC. I
love
just can't
KFC.
eat it.
Yeah.
I
Can't eat
prefer KFC burgers to McDonald's. I'm not gonna lie. I do.
Whoa.
Yeah, I do.
That's a statement.
Yeah.
Or Burger King's even. I don't like McDonald's burgers.
I don't know.
It's-
I mean,
I
I-
have no recollection of what anything tastes anymore.
No,
bro.
me neither.
Seriously.
I'm going based on years ago
I've never
from
had
what I
Burger King.
remember.
Burger
never had Burger King?
No.
Nah, not the biggest.
Burger
fan.
King fries are nicer
I just grew up
than
with
the others.
McDonald's.
The chips are nice.
Oh, yeah, no one beats McDonald's chips.
Yeah,
What are you on
man,
about,
no,
bro?
everyone knows that, bro, even
Come
me.
on. You're
For
not gonna
me-
win this argument.
This ain't an argument. I'm saying for me, I prefer them because they're more like actual potatoes.
Yeah, they're a bit softer.
So
They're
is
not as
KFC.
crispy.
And they're
So is
fluffier
KFC.
inside.
Yeah.
KFC chips the same.
No,
They're
can-
fluffier. Oh, it's just because I've had them after a while
Yeah.
and they're all soggy.
Burger King ones are light.
Well,
are
this
nice.
is the reason why I've never had Burger King or Taco Bell, all of these things, because by the time I grew up, we didn't have them again
Yeah.
in Paphos, and I was done with that shit anyway.
Yeah.
So I started looking after not eating that shit. So
The-
when
the-
it came, I wasn't standing in line for 4 hours like every other fucking guy.
No, neither was I. The only reason that I had tried these things was because of the company that I worked in at the time, which included all of
Yeah,
these.
yeah. Same company.
Do you remember our
Yeah.
mate? We said we weren't gonna eat and we're gonna get like a smoothie or whatever it was. This was anyway. Don't judge us. We didn't know at the time. But my mate went. Yeah, I'm gonna go with healthy, and I'm not gonna get McDonald's. We were like, oh, he's gonna have a salad with us or something, or some smoothies. And he went, yeah, I'm gonna get Burger King. He said that's the healthy option to
Yeah.
him.
Because the lettuce is greener.
I think Taco Bell,
They used real lettuce in it.
Taco Bell, and
Taco Bell
Subway
is a no-no.
are the two. Subway's number one with fake meats. By the way, I think.
But I mean, you could see
30
it.
or 40%
You
of the
could see
chicken
that
is not
in-
chicken.
No,
You would think McDonald's the worst, but
Taco
no.
Bell I never understood. It's just the cuisine.
cat food.
Bro, no, it's the cuisine doesn't
Disgusting.
suit Cyprus. It doesn't suit our culture. What do you mean taco rice and minced meat? What it, for no.
No.
That's not what is this?
Yeah,
You
no,
know?
we're not too big on Mexican.
You know
No,
why
cuisine.
it's
no.
here though, bro? It's for the new kids and it's cheap.
It's part of the same
very
franchise.
cheap. It's pizza.
All that.
It's all
Yeah,
pizza.
yeah.
It's very cheap, bro. That's why.
And it's very cheap.
Very-
it is
like
very
you
cheap.
can have like 2-3 tacos,
Yeah, but
even though it's not food.
Don't these Americans go and have like 6 tacos for lunch?
Yeah.
Like I always thought it was I'll have a taco.
Please enlighten me.
few
What
of
is the difference between a taco and a burrito?
The burrito is
You
wrapped.
wrap it,
The
the
taco
burrito.
is the
What's wrapped?
wrapped in a like
You know how
a
you get
pizza,
like
eh?
the
So like
yeah.
an Arabic pizza.
Yes.
No, you roll it.
Oh, so
That's
it's
a
like
burrito.
it's like a wrap.
Yeah.
Basically.
There's no okay.
With
They just
beans
call it
and
burrito.
rice
A
and
burrito,
stuff
you
in
have
it.
one of them.
Yeah.
Tacos, you can't have one. You need to have 6 of them.
Is there the same shit in it?
Yes,
So
Basically-
more or less.
So the
yeah.
only difference is
The
Yes.
shell that it comes
And
in,
the amount.
the taco
And
shell
the
and the
amount.
wraps.
Okay.
One taco is not a meal.
No,
Right?
it's
Taco
like-
is
Taco's
just
Mexican, right?
Yeah. So is burrito.
so is the burrito.
So yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it became big because of America.
Because
Again,
of America,
same
franchise,
with
Taco
burgers,
Bell.
Pizza Hut, blah blah blah. blah,
Fast
blah.
shit,
food.
it's shit.
Fast food, cheap food.
It's shit food.
It
Taco
is.
Bell.
It's not even
Never,
food.
Never.
Bro,
never,
and because, like I said, because I was in that company,
Yeah.
I saw a lot of the shit that was going on behind the scenes. So I saw the product, how they store it, where they store it,
Well,
how
you
it
can
comes.
back this up. The other
It's
day we were
disgusting.
talking with Joe-
Everything's fucking frozen. Everything's shit.
Yeah.
Do not eat it. It's not food.
Sorry.
Okay.
The other day we were talking. You can confirm this. We were talking. Well, my dad can too, but now it's a lot recent. We were talking with Joseph, and he said, Domino's famous. They say for fresh ingredients. No, they don't have one mixer in Domino's Pizza. You guys make your dough now, right?
Yeah, they always did in Pizza Hut.
No,
in
when my
Cyprus.
dad was in, he used to get it sent to him, the dough.
Okay.
From America.
So from when I had started there,
Yeah,
we were
But we're
always
talking
making the dough
early
fresh.
2000s. My dad was out.
The only things that were fresh in there were the dough and the
The
vegetables.
ingredients, yeah, the vegetables.
Not the meats or anything like that.
No.
All of that shit's frozen. The cheese is all frozen. Everything else is frozen, including the pastas.
Yeah.
Everything.
Secret ingredient, but now you guys know the secret ingredient, so they actually make it in Pizza Hut.
Bro, it's crap.
I know.
Anyway, have a salad, some cucumber and lettuce, a bit of onion, and a nice
And if
beef
you're-
steak.
if
And
you're on
everything's
holiday-
gonna be fine.
Yeah,
And
that's
if you're
it.
on holiday, give us a shout. If you come to Paphos, let us know. If you're someone interested and you want to be here as a guest, let us know.
And if you're the type of British tourist that says pathos,
If you say Paphos,
go
don't
fuck
speak to
yourself
us.
and don't even talk to us.
Yeah.
Thank you very much
and
for
it's
coming.
also PAPHOS.
Yeah, not
okay?
FOS. Thank you very much for being here. We'll catch you next week.